Guess what time it is? It's time to go postal. Got a bunch of packages in the mail from you guys, and now it's my turn to open them up and guess what the heck is inside. Now, if you have an idea of something you might like to send in, love to see what it is. So the address is right there in the description, and next video will be your stuff. Oh, there's a note. Ben, would you like to have a look?
Hi, Tommy. Enjoy your gift. You've done so much to teach others what it is like being blind. Grant from Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm trying to feel inside, and I feel something down here. This is about the only part that sort of sticks out, though. So I have to really open it to see what's inside. So now, wow, what the? Oh, wait a minute. This is a plane of some sort, I'm gonna guess, right? Because I feel like these are wings here. I feel like this might be maybe a propeller or something, and there are wheels on the bottom here. And the back, I don't quite know. I feel like that's almost a switch or something. So therefore, I'm gonna guess that is a plane of some sort. Final answer.
You are correct.
Hey!
Grant has sent you an American Airlines die-cast metal plane. So what you thought was the propeller is the tail of the plane.
Oh, it's backwards.
Right, and the front, which is your right hand,
that makes sense.
is the cockpit.
Oh, wow. Is a plane generally round like that? You know, cylindrical?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. Well, thank goodness it's not a United one. Okay, this is from Owen in Charlotte, North Carolina, and this seems to be a cube. Oh, but it's magnetic. I don't know if it's a Rubik's Cube, but it's some sort of a magnetic cube. Hold on a second. Is this dice? Is this a die? And the pieces come apart like this. And then do these two come apart like, it's a whole bunch of die or dice. I'm completely stumped. All the pieces come apart, and they come apart this way, and then I can pull these two apart like this, and then I can pull these two apart like this. It's not a Rubik's Cube. It's not a magic cube. I would call it a magnetic cube.
Okay, on the box, there's a company that's crossed off called magneticcube.com.
Oh!
So I'd say you're pretty
I nailed
correct.
it.
That's the magnetic cube. It works like a Rubik's Cube, but made entirely of dice and magnets.
Owen and Charlotte, this is awesome. Thank you so much for sending this in. Oh, jeez. Right off the bat, I feel like this is some cable. And I don't know who sent this, but thank you so much for doing it. Is that USB? That's not really USB though, is it? Is that lightning? I've not seen these before, but it looks like a nice piece of cable.
What's your final answer?
I'll say lightning.
The correct answer is not lightning.
Oh.
The correct answer is an HDMI cable.
Apparently I've never seen one of these. Would you look at that? There's Braille inside. Is that all that's inside? Let's look for the money or something. Nope. This is a Braille note from Wesley in Gainesville, Florida. It says, Dear Tommy, well, I saw that you got a P.O. box, and so I hopped on Amazon.com and bought a stylus and a board set. Oh my God. So he's wondering, did you use this in class to take notes? I never took notes in class, sir. I was too busy sleeping. I find it, and it's pretty difficult to use, but the farther I get, the faster it is to, holy smokes. So he taught himself Braille and has written a note. This is so impressive. I wanted to thank you for your videos. They always brighten my day, isn't that nice? I wish you health and happiness. Sincerely, Wesley. And this is even the right kind of paper. So for Braille, you need a bit of a thicker paper so it can handle the puncturing of it, right? So this is, I think, like 67-pound paper. That is so cool, Wesley. Good for you. Thank you very much. This one, it looks like it's from Jim in Hackensack, New Jersey. Or at least Jim, handled it in the mailroom and stuff and got it to me. So let's figure out what this is now. In the shrink wrap. Oh, this is easy. This is a little car. But actually, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say that that's a truck because it's a lot larger than a car. I feel like the tires on the bottom are much bigger. Look at how long it is. I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna call that a truck. Final answer.
I'll tell you, it is a vehicle, but it is not a truck.
It's not a train. Look, there are windows on the side. Is it just a car?
Yes, it's a car.
All right, so I have a question. Are these the doors here? Because they're open?
No, those are windows. Those are roll down windows.
Oh, they're rolled down, okay.
It's got a sunroof.
Does it have a sunroof?
You can probably rent that for $24 a day at Hertz.
Well, all right then, I'm in. Ben, there appears to be some paper in here. I assume it's got writing on it.
Hi Tommy, I really like your videos and you always make me laugh or smile. I am sending you this thing here. I'm not gonna give it away yet. I want you to guess what it is and then I'll tell you the rest of the note.
Okay. Right away, I feel like that would be like a disc of some kind, right? Like a DVD or a compact disc or perhaps a Blu-ray. So I'm gonna take the shrink wrapping off and see if that will help. All right. This is what they call those digipacks. Right? Yeah, so there's a disc of some sort inside here. I'm gonna say compact disc, final answer.
That's correct.
Hey!
I'm sending you a CD of a 70s, 80s amazing band from Argentina, my country.
Wow!
Let me know if you like it, Katerina.
Katerina, thank you so much. I will. I absolutely will. Can you read what this note says, please?
Dear Tommy, hello. My name is Jillian. I remember that you said in one of your videos that you don't really understand how a three-dimensional object can be drawn in 2 dimensions. So I made you 4 drawings with my 3D doodler, or my 3-doodler.
Holy cow.
I hope they get to you intact because I'm sending them from New York City. So Tommy, what I've done is I've separated them so that you can focus on one at a time and also we could follow with the camera.
Okay, it's very intricate, it's super delicate. So I feel like there's a shape inside here that matters, right? This sort of the empty space, but I can't quite tell what that is. It comes down to a corner here at the bottom. I don't know what this could be.
I'll give you a hint.
Yes, please.
It's a side view of something.
A side view of something. It's not a car. I'm completely lost, but I am absolutely stumped.
That's
So
a profile of a woman.
This is a profile of somebody's face?
And what you have there is her hair is pulled back into a ponytail to the sort of the back of her head, the top of the back of her head.
Sure, I get it now, the texture, sure, yeah.
The hair is hanging down. And then that's the side, yeah, and that's her chin down there, and that's her nose right there.
Wow.
You see it now?
Sure, now it does, it makes sense.
All right.
I still don't quite understand it, but it's incredible.
Well, it's if somebody were to draw somebody's face or a profile of somebody, that's what it would look like.
That's what it would look like.
You know, people tell you, oh, get a 3D pen and do your drawings so you know what they look like. Well, there you go. Let's pretend you drew that, but now you know what it actually looks like on paper. That make sense?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, here's the next object, Tommy.
Okay. So it's kind of a rounded bottom and all this here up at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. I know what that is. I know what this is. I think, is it a foot? Like the 5 toes or the 5 fingers? A foot or a hand? I'm gonna say hand because it opens more. Human hand, final answer.
That's correct.
Hey, wow.
So if somebody were to draw their hand, actually it's like an outline. If you were to lay your hand flat down on that piece of paper,
right,
outline it with a marker, took it away, that is what it would look like.
That's what you come up, oh, no, because I've done that a million times as a child. You know, just take a pencil and just go right around like this. And that's what that would look like. That's crazy, that's very cool.
I think these next 2 pieces were personally transported by United Airlines. So
okay.
Go ahead and tell us what it is.
Okay, so this one, now I'm gonna say that there's an awful lot of texture on this. All right, there are things that stick off of the bottom, off of the left and right, off of the bottom of it. Can I ask you a question?
What?
So the first 2 were sort of human. Would this also be in the human category?
No, but it would be living.
But it's a living thing. Could it be, is it a flower of some sort?
That's correct.
It is! See, because I feel like these are sort of stems here on the bottom, and then there's so much stuff in here, and like a rose or something like that. You know, after it blooms and stuff, it opens up nice and wide.
That's exactly what it is. It's a rose.
Wow, that's really neat. All right, let me see if I can fit this. This is very difficult. Now, I feel like this is an animal. I feel like it's a you know, kind of a long animal, but see, well, I thought it was a bird. I thought these 2 were like wings, and up here was sort of like a bird face. But this part makes me think it's a beak.
Well, I'll say you are correct. It is an animal.
It is an animal, okay.
But it's not a bird.
Like I want to say.
So if those aren't wings, then what are those things?
If they're not wings, could it be a fish?
That's correct.
I don't know what kind of fish.
And what about the top?
Yeah, I don't know what that part is.
Well, what fish has a top?
A shark?
That's correct.
Is that the shark fin? So these are the fins. So this is the part you see sticking out of the water and you freak out. Wow. Right. And this is the part that'll rip you apart.
No, that's the tail.
Oh, I see. Oh, so I'm backwards. Okay. Holy mackerel. So he really doesn't have much of a face.
He's got a little smile, a little face there in the eye. They don't have much. They're fish. They got an eye and a mouth.
That's incredible stuff. I've never seen anything like this before in my life, Jillian. Thank you so much. So if you want to send stuff in, I'd love to see it. I'd love to open it on camera. The address is right there in the description. So please, anything you like, just send it on in and we'll open some more stuff soon. Listen, this channel, we're doing our part to keep the mail business alive.